Gemini, welcome. I just had to double check what I was doing then. Yes, welcome. This is your Gemini reading for April. If you've got Gemini anywhere in your chart, you may resonate. Thank you for liking. Thanks for subscribing and sharing. If you want to book in for a reading, do contact me. I'll put all the links below for that. Okay, so I've got this new deck that I just bought. It's quite nice. And it's got these nice little hearts on the back. I really like the colours. Okay, so Gemini for April. Ahead, focus on what is in front. Okay, so what they're saying to you is do not look back, because your ego could be trying to obstruct you by trying to make you think about the past. And that is not helpful, because technically there is no past, you know. So definitely that is a message about not allowing the past to creep in. Stay very centered in the present moment. Okay. So, interesting message here. Something's been causing you worry, okay? So you may have had to go through some challenges. There's some obstacles here, okay? And it's not been easy. There may be some communications that are going to take place in April in writing that will be useful in terms of overcoming whatever obstacles that you've been facing, whatever's been stressing you out, because there was obviously something that was on your mind that needed sorting, needed dealing with, and you know it wasn't easy. Okay, so there could be some communications and you're sort of weighing things up in April, thinking what is the best route, what is the best thing to do. You're sort of coming into this crossroads. All right, so Lover's card can represent crossroads. It can also represent you know, this whole journey of like finding yourself through another person, and that tends to be like the human ego that, you know, not everyone not everyone, but you know, some of us, our ego wants to find ourselves through another person, through a relationship, but ultimately we can't do that. We have to find ourselves through ourselves. So there's some sort of journey into yourself taking place in April. But it is going to align you to love, essentially. Lover's card can represent new love. And they're talking about what's in front. They're not talking about what's gone on in the past. So they're sort of saying, you know, you really must now sever all stories to do with the past. Be in the present moment. Yeah, there could be some decision you're going to be making in April, you know, and that could end up being very positive for you or somebody else. You're being guided divinely, that's for sure. You can only find the answers by going within. You won't find the answers from other people. Your person's got the Ace of Cups, okay? They've got the Nine of Pentacles. You're linking into somebody with very good energy here. Whoever this person is in your life, this person is very spiritual. They're learning to be much more content and happy in themselves. Okay, they've got good resources, they've got good skills. This person's finding out about themselves. It's really interesting because it's kind of like what the message was for you about, as you know, rather than trying to find yourself in somebody else or something else out in the matrix, is actually finding yourself within yourself. And that's what this person's doing. Ace of Cups to the Nine of Pentacles. This is somebody who's very happy, very content. They're much more peaceful. This could be somebody that you were stressed about. This could be somebody you were worried about. Okay, and there could be written communication to do with this person in April. Okay, and there could be some sort of decision that will be made. And there's somebody saying I need to have more fun. Okay, so that's some kind of energy from this person. It's definitely to do with this person. They want to have fun. They are definitely much happier. Okay, so the card you've got here is, from my deck, is don't let their ego attach to you, okay? So just remember, you know, we do have to keep people's ego in check, because we've all got ego, otherwise we wouldn't be incarnated, you know? If we didn't have ego, we'd be angels, wouldn't we? So, you know, there's somebody that, or it could just be a general energy of people wanting too much from you, or pushing you, maybe pushing the boundaries, you know? And it's like, look, you know, Spirit is basically saying you've got to find the right balance. You've got to find the right balance for somebody, and not let somebody's ego push too much, because the ego always wants to push as much as it can out of somebody or out of a situation, okay? So interesting. Now, let's have a look at what your spirit guides are saying. Council of Light. Divine orchestration, helpers in the subtle realms. And I did feel like that. I felt like that massively with this card, okay? Because that is divine. It is divine. It's divine. You know, you're being guided here by Spirit to go within. You're being guided by Spirit massively here in April. You're being helped for some sort of decision or crossroads to be made. Somebody you're connecting with is a lot happier and content in themselves. You're going to be weighing things up. There could be written communication. This is all about forward movement now. Don't think about the past. You know, this is all about the future. It's being divinely guided, okay? So some of you, this could be, you know, a connection with somebody that is going to sort of come into fruition. For others of you, it could be a family member or a friend that you've been worried about, and you're sort of going to come to some kind of decision with the help of Spirit working behind the scenes, you know, to help this person. They're definitely looking a lot happier in April, so that's good. But there's also this thing still to do with boundaries, okay? There is something here to do with boundaries, and you just keeping your boundaries there. And remembering not to go too much into other people's energy. Keep remembering to go into yours, okay? So they're the messages. I hope that helps. I am sending you lots of love and peace. Like I said, if you want to purchase the deck, actually, you can go onto my website, awakeningtarot.co.uk. You can message me through the website or email me. All my contact details are on the website, the link's below. And it's £20 for the deck, which includes postage and everything. And or if you want to book in for a reading. And yeah, I'm sending you lots of love, lots of peace, wherever you are on Gaia.